In St. Pete Clearwater, there's people who prefer the Gulf side.
And those that prefer the bay.
Today, we're exploring
Dining.
outdoors,
Attractions.
breweries and bars of the Gulf and the Bay to see which side you prefer. So I thought one of the best ways to introduce you to all of the great outdoors that we have to offer here on the Gulf side is here at Honeymoon Island. You can just smell the salt in the air, you can feel the breeze, the wind in your hair. But for real, we have the best beaches over here on the Gulf side. So I love it here at Honeymoon, but if I really feel like going down south for an adventure, I love Fort DeSoto Park. And here, like Honeymoon, they also have a dog beach, and it's so fun. You can take the ferry right down here over to Caladesi Island. We have Sand Key, which is like just on the other side of Clearwater Beach. I think one of my favorite beaches would have to be Indian Rocks. It's so beautiful. It's a little on the quieter side, which is what I prefer. And I love just walking along the beach, watching everyone skimboard. So one of my favorite outdoor activities to do is down in Madeira Beach, and it's a floating tiki hut. You bring your own drinks and you get a bunch of your friends and you sit around this little tiki hut and you're floating and drinking. I also love to paddleboard and kayak, and you can actually rent them here. I love being outside and being active, so what I usually like to do on the weekends is take my bike on the Pinellas Trail. And it actually connects the Gulf and the Bay, because it starts in Tarpon and it goes all the way down to St. Pete. The outdoor adventures really are endless here at our beautiful Gulf beaches. You can go boating, scuba diving, you can even camp on some of the beaches. There's even kite surfing. And I love it at the Skyway, but you can even find it at other locations on a super windy day, but it is so cool to watch. All right, let's see what the Bay has to offer.
Welcome to the bay. We out here at North Stroud Park. I love this park. It is right in between the bay waterfront and downtown. You get a nice mix of both with all this green park space so you can hang out.
There's really nothing quite like this on the Gulf
Right?
side.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, the waterfront parks here on the bay side are something magical. Like these trees, catch me in a hammock all the time, hanging out. Only like 10 minutes from here, we have Weeden Island. Boardwalks there. You can kayak there. You can go through the mangrove channels and navigate your way through the waterways. And the bay is great for nature lovers like me, because we have so many preserves, and you can go birding, you can check out wildlife. You can see alligators, otters, butterflies, you name it. We have Boyd Hill close by, and we have Sawgrass Lake. A lot of boardwalk experiences, so you can be like elevated from the swamps and still get to experience the nature of like swamplands. There's so many cool attractions to visit on the bay side. I had a really hard time narrowing it down. We have an exploding art scene for one. Hello, all the murals over here. Come on, you can just spend the whole day walking around looking at all the art. You can go to the James Museum.
It's a little piece of like the West and the East, so it's perfect.
We have Chihuly.
I haven't been there.
I haven't
What's
been
that
there
like?
either. We gotta check that out. Imagine Museum. Sam, have you been?
No, this is my first time here and my mind is blown. The sculpture behind us, this is the Artist of the Year. And there's so many different galleries too, and all of these different pieces that together collectively make this amazing. Speaking about museums, I love the Dali. As soon as you walk in, just like the architecture on the inside, the windows that go all the way up to like the
so
sky.
extravagant. It's like you're in a dream. It's dreamlike. Like he's known for surreal, and it is so real.
I feel like I saw you in another video at the Warehouse Arts District.
Yes. Oh my gosh, Warehouse Arts District. We were covering murals. We were like throwing clay. You can go do all these art classes. You can blow your own glass at Zen Glass. And we can't forget, Grand Central District is so LGBTQ friendly. It has its own welcome center. The bright, colorful, positive vibes, has all these resources you can check out when you visit. St. Pete Pier! Freaking love the St. Pete Pier. It's my favorite thing here in the Bay Side. I'm there almost every day. You can take in the city from this like beautiful perspective, but also feel like you're really immersed in nature. It's really fun, right?
The Bay Side does have some cool stuff, but I want to show you what we have on the Gulf side. Let's go! This is one of my favorite places on the Gulf side. So if you're gonna visit any attraction, the Clearwater Marine Aquarium needs to be at the top of your list.
The top. Do you see there are dolphins swimming around right now? Speaking of animals, I just discovered the Seaside Bird Sanctuary.
My favorite thing is
Amazing.
to take a nice long walk on the beach and then end up at the Seabird Sanctuary
So
and see all the
cute.
cute birds.
We've got dolphins, we've got birds. What other attractions we have on the Gulf side?
One of my other favorites is the Sponge Docks on Tarpon Springs.
Stop.
Yes, it's one of the biggest Greek communities in this country, and the history there is amazing. You can see all the sponges, meet
So
the sponge
cool.
divers. Yeah, you can even go out on a boat. You need to take a sunset tour. We love our sunsets because on the Gulf side, they're pretty awesome.
Hey.
Another great thing that I love about our wonderful Gulf side is that it's so family friendly. We have like a beautiful botanical garden that has gorgeous flowers. You can bring the family, just wrangle up all the kids, throw them in the car, and head over to the Gulf side because there's so much that y'all can do together. Also, have you been to John's Pass?
John's Pass is so cool.
Yeah, there's like a boardwalk, so you can walk along that, do some shopping, and the views are amazing. Now it's time for my personal favorite, food. And St. Pete Clearwater has so many good food options, but my personal favorite is the Gulf side's foodie scene. And we're here at the Island Grill, which is right on this marina. You can see the Gulf.
It smells really good. I have to admit, all of this food looks really amazing.
Can you eat on the beach in the bay? Because you can't in the Gulf. Have you been to Frenchie's?
Frenchies I love. Oh my gosh, the grouper sandwich, right?
Yes, I take it blackened. How do you take
Ooh,
yours?
black and fried.
We were talking earlier about saganaki.
Ooh, oppa.
Yeah, which is when they bring out the plate of flaming cheese, and halas is great for that.
And baklava, right?
Oh yes.
Gotta get the baklava.
Yeah, you gotta head over to the bakery next door and get some baklava too. And then also in Tarpon Springs, at the end of the Sponge Docks is Rusty Bellies, which is also amazing. And you're sitting like right here, like we are here on the water. You can see the boats that they use to catch all the fresh seafood. And you can bring the family and just have a nice sunset dinner. And it's like quintessential Florida.
Right, the vibes. There's always live music. You can catch a sunset. There's a breeze.
When you come to Florida, this is what it is. This is the life.
And the seafood that you get.
I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. No, just kidding. I was really bad. And the Gulf and the Bay do have great seafood options. I will say that.
Right? My mouth is watering. All of this Gulf side food has been great, but let's check out the Bay side. The Bay dining is where it's at. I mean, come on. We have an explosive foodie scene here in the Bay. We're here at Dr. Barbecue. These smells, oh my gosh. I am ready to throw down on this barbecue, but that's not all we have at the Bay. We don't have just barbecue. We have Baba has Greek food nearby downtown. We have hawkers for Asian cuisine. We have the Mill. Get your new Southern style fix. Everything is like plated so cool, I feel, in the Bay. Like all these restaurants really show their own personal flair. It's a foodie paradise over here.
Ooh, bodega, which I love.
Love their Cubans.
Yes, it's amazing. Brick and mortar.
Ooh.
Yeah, their dishes are so elevated and amazing. Also, if you want some good Italian food and good pizza, noble crust. And then if you really want to indulge, Dats.
Ooh, absolutely. I want to
know.
indulge. You can expect a full dining experience if you're coming to the Bay to chow down.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Finally, we're at my favorite part, breweries and bars.
Naturally, I had to take you to my favorite, Green Bench Brewing. I love the outdoor feeling of Green Bench. You can hang out in the courtyard, listen to good music, feel the sunshine, drink a cold beer.
You can even bring your dog out here, too.
Bring your dogs. Like
Yeah.
you can bring your dog to Dog Bar right down the street. Miss Dog Lover.
I know, I love Dog Bar. I don't even have a dog, but you can still go there and just hang with the dogs. There's like a little kiddie pool for
Too
them.
cool.
Yeah, it's so cute. You can just drink your beer with all the dogs around.
If you're looking for that beachy vibe, you can go to Pier Tiki, which is an amazing rooftop view at the pier.
There's also Three Daughters. That's awesome, another great brewery.
I really love Grand Central Brew House. Going there and getting a beer, it's nearby, it's very centrally located.
The Saint, I don't know if you've been there, but it's really awesome. There's a cool theme, and then it's like a speakeasy, so you kind of have to like knock on the door, that whole thing. The canopy at the Birchwood.
That was the first place that I went to when I visited St. Pete 8 years ago before deciding to move here.
And the canopy is basically why she moved here.
Pretty much.
I love it. Well, cheers to the bay.
Cheers.
Now we're at the Gulf side. We're here at Postcard Inn on the beach, or PCI as us locals like to call it. And what's better than sipping an ice cold drink right on the beach?
I could get used to this.
Yeah, there's nothing like a beach bar.
Yeah, I love the beach bars around here. If it's a beach day, I love going to Katiki, Caddies, Hurricanes. Those are great beach tiki vibes.
And then if you're in Dunedin, if breweries are more your scene, you could easily do like a little beer crawl around Dunedin and walk around to all the breweries, House of Beer, Dunedin Brewery, CUNY, just to name a few. And I also love Tarpon Springs too. There's a distillery right there, and their drinks are phenomenal.
Nice. Oh, we can't forget Gulfport Brewery right up there.
Down in Madeira Beach, Mad Beach Brewery.
Mad Beach Brewery. I haven't checked that out yet.
It's awesome. We should go. Thanks for showing me around the bay.
Thanks for showing me the Gulf.
We got to experience, see, eat,
Drink.
so many amazing things.
So much fun.
So next time you're here, make sure you visit the Gulf.
And the bay.
Woo! Cheers! Yeah.